From Onward to Inside Out 2, the 2020s has been a mixed bag for Pixar. We've had some great hits like Soul, but unfortunately we've had some not great films like Lightyear. This is how I'd rank all 7 2020s Pixar films. At number 7, there should be no surprise when I say I put Lightyear in this spot. Now, on paper, a film about Buzz Lightyear sounds like a great idea. We all love the Toy Story franchise, so a film about one of our favourite characters from that franchise seems like a win. Somehow though, Pixar just really fumbled this idea. The story was really boring and it just wasn't an interesting film at all. Sure, I've got to give it credit for some nice cinematography in the film, but as a whole, this film did not work for me. At number 6, I've got Luca. Now, it disappoints me to put Luca all the way down at the bottom of this list. When I first saw the concept art for Luca, I thought it looked really nice. I liked the stylized animation at the time because it was new for Pixar, but ultimately, I just didn't really connect to Luca or Alberto or any of the characters in here. It's not really important to connect characters to enjoy a film, I'm not saying that at all, but the story just seemed so small scale. It was like a slice of life film. It's going to work for some people, but it didn't work for me. At number 5, I have Turning Red. I think I enjoyed this film a lot more than the majority of the people in this world. There was some very childish moments in this film, but I thought it kind of worked for the story that Pixar were telling. At number 5, I've got Pixar's latest film, Inside Out 2. I've seen Inside Out 2 4 times now, and unfortunately I've liked it less each time. The reason I can't put it below some of these other films is because I did really like some of the moments. Now, I really liked the depiction of an anxiety attack in here, but a lot of the story felt pretty small scale for an Inside Out film. Next up I have Elemental. Unlike Inside Out 2, this film has grown on me over time. At its core, Elemental is a romantic comedy, but it's one that's done really nicely. We've never really explored what a romantic comedy looks like in an animated film before. We've come close with WALL-E, but this was just really a full-on rom-com, and I'm not normally someone who gets into rom-coms, but I quite enjoyed Elemental. At number 2 is Onward. I'm not going to say that it's on par with some of Pixar's earliest films, but it comes really close. Like, the mythology again in here is really strong. It really is just a nice story about siblings, and I have a really good time whenever I watch Onward. One, I've got Soul. Now, this film just spoke to me like pretty much no other film in existence has. I really connected with Joe Gardner as a character, and I really liked the exploration of souls and what happens before we are born, I guess. Soul is really a great exploration of life and just how to enjoy the small things in life, and it really worked for me.